All right, what's going on with you? It's your friendly neighborhood beat maker. I was gonna go ahead and just make a video on how to basically cook up. I'm gonna be using a MIDI today, so I upgraded my MIDI today. I was at a MPK Mini, and I just recently got a FL49 key MIDI. And basically, what this is like made for FL Studio. This whole thing. So it's made with everything, like all the drivers are pre-installed and everything like that. So I'm gonna just basically teach you how to put your MIDI inside of your DAW system as easily as I can. Uh, Again, everything is like a little bit different for each MIDI, but like we're just gonna try to help you out with plugging in a MIDI and getting it going. Because I had some issues and I wasn't able to find any videos on it, so I'm just gonna show you how I was able to put my FL key 49 inside of the actual FL Studio DAW system. So right here, I'm just gonna open up FL Studio. It's already connected, but I'm just gonna go over the pointers with you guys. Then we'll get into a cook up. You know what I'm saying? We'll chef something up, boy. But right here, you're gonna go to options, MIDI settings. And if you guys like these videos, please like give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like it. Let me know how I can improve, what you guys want to see. Also, I like doing these videos uncut because I feel like you should know like how a producer works and like when you're gonna be starting producing. Like me, I'm still fairly new to it, and basically like this is how it's gonna be for you. Like you're gonna be going through a lot of like clicking, trying to figure out some sound. But let's go ahead and show you this MIDI real quick though. So right here, I have it already plugged in. So I see I have FL key MIDI and FL key MIDI. So there's MIDI 2, MIDI 1. Now, what I did was I went down here and I went to the DAW. So there's two options that pop up. One says DAW and one says MIDI. The DAW basically interacts with your DAW system, which is FL Studio, and then the MIDI is basically you playing the keys on there, and that's the MIDI. So what I wanted to show you was you can actually link in both. So how I linked in both was I went ahead and I added wrong one. I added the DAW system. So I clicked FL49 DAW. I clicked it and then I set it to MIDI 0 and MIDI 1, right? So those are my two different MIDIs. One says DAW, one says MIDI, right? MIDI, DAW. You see it right there? MIDI and DAW. So I set the channel. So FL49 MIDI is set to 0. So FL key MIDI is set to 0. FL key 49 DAW, FL key 49 DAW set to 1, channel 1. So what this makes it tells it is basically I'm using this keyboard for MIDI and I'm using it for the DAW system to mess around with it. There's a couple other videos of like how to use it. My camera doesn't get everything inside of this, so I'm not gonna try to like give you a crash course on how to do this or how to use it. There's a lot of different videos. I'll probably link one in the description that I use to look up and like basically how to use it and all the different features. But there's a lot of stuff going on in here. So I mean, I can show you a couple of things that this DOS or that this keyboard does offer. So right here, if I go insert and I put flex, obviously I can play flex, right? Now if I added, let's go ahead and delete this. And now you see there's only one light right here. So it tells you what instrument you're on. So I'm on instrument mode, and that's usually how it comes on default. And then let's just go ahead and like add like vital to the second one. So now I can go in between instruments that quick. All I gotta do is tap it, and I'm on the next instrument. So that's a pretty cool feature. Shift is gonna be your best friend on this keyboard. You hit shift, and it does a lot of different things. So like I can shift, and I can go to channel rack. It'll tell me all the channel racks that I have on there. I can go to patterns. It'll only do the patterns that I've made, and I can just tap through patterns and go through. And then it also has the instrument mode, which we were just on, or this is how you play. You can use the MIDI pad as an actual keyboard. So I mean, it's pretty fun to play around with. Um, And especially if you're getting started, I do highly recommend. If you're using FL Studio, I think that this is going to be a better option for you to use and get used to than, let's say, the MPK Mini. This is only $100. The MPK Mini. It's very useful. I love this thing. Don't get me wrong, but I'm probably going to be using this with my laptop a little bit more. It's also very fun to use in like live music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the FL Key 49 is probably going to be something that I'm going to keep at home more often, and then I'm going to take this on the road with me when I'm like making beats at the homie house or if I'm doing something like that. So that's my kind of review on there. I'm not too sure what else I can really share. I mean, everything else on here is pretty standard and kind of easy to understand. So I'll drop a couple of videos on how to use the FL Key 49 that I learned and whatnot. But I just wanted to, show you guys my new toy real quick before we get started so you see me working with it. So now I'm just going to go back to the instrument. Nope, instrument. I'm going to go back to the channel rack. So now I can switch in between instruments really fast. And now let's start just cooking something up. Because I haven't cooked something up in like a couple days. And I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Making some stuff right now. Well, so I'm going to replace this. I'm going to go with the Essential Keyboard. This comes with my MPK Mini. It's in a Kai MPK Mini, so it came with it. They come with a couple of different sounds that you can just get from the company for free. So this is what they gave me for free. Where's my sustain pedal? Got my sustain pedal going. So yeah, I got my sustain pedal linked to this, so now I can use it. I can just press the button one time, and it stays. So that helps it with like trying to write music. But yeah, all right, let's cook something up. So I'm just gonna go into here and I'm gonna do. Let's see what I really want to do. I think I want to create something like just off of the ear, right? So let's go ahead and just find some sounds. This is probably going to be a little bit longer of a video than normal, but it's all worth it for me because I have fun doing this, whether you guys like it or not. That's for you to decide. Let's see. We have... So in the Cymatics, they dropped a Ghost Kit. They gave me a couple of free things. So I'm just going to go ahead and use some of these one-shots, melodic one-shots. And they got... I think I'm going to use that. I'm going to run it at 140 BPM because that's just what I do. I kind of like that, so we're just going to record that. Oh. Put this in the song. There's a metronome, so I know where I'm going. think I know what I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with a. I'm gonna add some snare. See what kind of snare we got. I'll use that one for right now. I'm gonna add both these hi-hats, a closed and an open. And on the closed one, I'm gonna fill these two. Now I think I'm gonna add some 808. So I'm gonna get, let's see, for the kick, I'm gonna layer that 808 with the kick. So now I'm just turning down everything except for the hold. And this is gonna give me so that way I can go like this with these. And then you'll see what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna go into the piano roll for the kick. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go like this. So all I did was I just went in there and I took the 808 that's burned, see? So when I hold it, it plays all the way, but if I just tap it, kind of gives it like a kick vibe to it. And I layered it onto the kick, so that way, let's see, I'm just gonna alt up it. So that way it kind of shows you like where it's at. So this is the kick and this is my 808. And this is a layered 808, so this one I just... Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate these. I'm gonna right click this, hit S, and I'm gonna rename this just 808. And then just rename this kick. Then rename this. Let's do like main score notes. And we're gonna try to get like a different type of vibe. So this one we're gonna rename snare. So I just right click it, hit S to separate it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just rename them. So right click R to rename. This is gonna be a snare. Right click R, 808. Let's go hats. And I'm gonna delete this one because this is just one open hat, and then I'm gonna show you what I mean because on the hats I want that every single time at the beginning. So now I can start layering these how I want. So main notes, kick, oh, the 808, oh, kick above the 808. Now let's go ahead, so that way we can kind of see what's going on. And we have one of each instrument for each line. Except for the hats. So now we are going to add some more stuff to this. So I'm just gonna fill it out and just see like what I feel like adding to it real quick, because right now I pretty much got like the basis of my beat. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and just start adding some stuff to it. So I'm gonna add. I think I do want some pianos. So I'm gonna add that essential keyboard. So you're gonna play around with it until you get something you like. Now I got those two separated. Now I'm gonna put these ones with the notes. Oh crap! Did it again. Just delete that. So that way, the hats are always different. We're gonna move the kick down here. The 808 should be paired with the actual kick. So I'm just gonna move this down here and move everything up, just so you can kind of see what every instrument's doing. Now I'm gonna send everything to the mixer. So send everything to the mixer again. Control L to send everything to the... Take this essential keyboard, I'm gonna add some space to it. You can either do it like this, or if you don't have the somatic space, I recommend using Paramedic EQ, oh, not Paramedic EQ2, sorry. I recommend replacing this with, if I can find it, not for the delay. Is it delay 3? No, it's not that one. So not that one. Replace it with, I'm blanking right now. Reverb 2. That's the one. So, and this is going to kind of soften out everything, but I'm going to use Somatic's space, and I'm going to open that bitch up. Now on this one, I am going to add a EQ to it. I'm gonna add some, I think I want to add like a flanger or something like that to it. I think we're gonna go ahead and put on a, well, let's save this real quick. So let's today 9-2-25 YT for YouTube. That way I know what I made. And then I think I'm gonna add to that flute that I got. Again, you can change these sounds up however you want. I'm just using the flute. You can use any type of sound you want. Find a flute, put it in there. Feel free to copy and paste it however you want to do it. And then I am going to add a flanger. Let's see, that's not quite what I was going for. So I think I'm gonna try this phaser instead. Not feeling that either. Let's see. How can I make this a little bit more? We already did that one. I don't really like that one. I'm gonna replace the flanger with a. Let's go phaser. Alright. I'm just leave it like that for right now. I'm probably gonna mess with that a little bit more than like later on. So I think I'm gonna add a little bit more instruments to this too. Now they have these things called ear candy. I'm gonna try to make my own ear candy. Yeah, let's fix that real quick because that's about to piss me off. So we're gonna go inside of there. We're gonna click this. We're gonna do the same thing that we do to everything else. So we're gonna put the hold all the way up, decay down, sustain down, release down. So, and then we're just gonna take everything and we're just gonna control. we're going to max it out. Delete that. At 5. And I'm gonna make sure that these like pretty much almost touch. And then this one, I think I'm just gonna bring them down like that. Bring this one all the way back down. That sounds a lot better to me. That way it doesn't ring afterwards. Now I'm gonna mess with the snare a little bit. What I'm going to do is I am going to clone this, and I'm gonna create another snare. So snare number 2, and I just want this to be different than the snare 1. No, not the snare. Actually, yeah, we'll do both of those like that. And then let's also do the hats. We're also gonna clone those too. So let's start off with the snare. So I have a snare 1, snare 2. I'm gonna go in here into the snare. I am going to do some glitch snares. And let's just go to pattern. I'm gonna turn my velocity all the way up because I am a demon. I'm deaf. I think I'm gonna add that one right there. And then I'm gonna control you. And let's see. It should be like a drrr. And I'm gonna go ahead and mess with the velocity a little bit, and I'm just gonna do a peak velocity of going like something like that. That's my snare number 2 now. Now my hi-hat number 2, I'm gonna do the same kind of thing, but I'm gonna add some bounce to it. So let's go. And I'm gonna clone this and bring it back down. Take this, Control L, and then I'm gonna go ahead and carry this one all the way down. Oh. Oh. And hold Alt. Oh, if it let me do anything. Or hold Control, left click, Alt U to bring up the chopper. And then bring this down a little bit, tweak with it, and then this is gonna be like a super chopped one, bro. I'm just gonna take this, Control L. I'm gonna just super chop it. Except, and then I'm gonna do the same thing, small little dive. Let me zoom in so I can get a better dive. So now we can just take these out and you can see what they sound like. This is my other snare. Oh. Snare 2. So now we're kind of like building up a little bit more. So now we have a lot of different like more beats to go through. And then let's see. I think that we should also do a different kick, so we'll go ahead and clone a kick. And then let's just go ahead and look at this. And we're going to go ahead and go. So let's clone that real quick so we can hear it inside the song. And I'm going to delete that one and then go with this one. And we're going to go ahead and. means we also got to clone the 808. So that way, oh. So now let's clone the 808. Right click C to clone. Go inside of here. We're going to clone this 808 by going ahead and cutting all this. This is my second 808, and I'm just going to hit Control B. Well, let's go ahead and cut that. Control B. Nope. Alright, well, let's cut that. Go all the way back to our kick number 2. We're going to go ahead and just Control C that right there. I'm clicking on that, making it highlighted purple right there. Control C to go ahead and copy it. Go all the way back to our 808 number 2. Bring back the channel rack. Control V. Now we can just put that in. I put it on the wrong one. Let's go ahead and cut that. So now that's still doing a little bit too much. So let's go ahead and get in there and mess with this a little bit. I'm gonna take this and move it up like 3 notches, and then I'm just gonna have this go like to the end. Now everything else I'm gonna take and I'm just gonna try to drag it like that. Now we got some more build-ups. So now let's go ahead and try to add some more instruments in there. Now I got these ones. Let's see how I want to do this. Let's see. Maybe I just start building it right now, and then I'm going to add some more notes. So. I don't like that snare, so I'm going to switch that snare out for something I really like. Let's go back over to Steven Somatics. Where's the kids? Somatics. Hip hop. I do think they got these one shots that go crazy. Oh, they like pierce the ear. I love that. Only that, like 39 seconds. I think that's not too bad. I'm not new yet. That's how I feel. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this to about half a beat. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do something like a glitch almost. I'm just gonna cut like some random part of this. Like I think I want to cut. I think I'm gonna cut this. Oh shit. Just cut this. Let's see. I'm just gonna highlight that. I'm gonna bring this all the way over here. So it gives like a little glitch effect. And I'm just gonna go right back to beat. Oh, I cut it off. I did that wrong. Still, when you cut, you kind of like want to make sure it's like even as possible. So let's just go ahead and uncut that. Let's go ahead and go to about half beat, so that way I don't mess up that cut. And I'm gonna go ahead and do another cut. I am just gonna grab something like this. Boom to boom. Let's see. B for brush. I'm gonna grab all that in the middle and let's try that again. Cause it should not look like that. Don't look like that. So we should have some. So we take all that. And we're just gonna move this over. Maybe one. I think one more right there. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and take all this and do it again. And how long do I got there? 3 minutes long now. Let's go beat. I'm gonna split this into beat. You know what we might do? We might take the same piece right here that I just chopped up and shift and bring it over here. And I think I'm going to use this as my intro right there. So let's go ahead and just put that right there. Let's go ahead and peel these back to match. Take this. Let's bring it up. What does that sound like?
Corn and beef.
All right, now we're going to take this track. We're going to consolidate it from track source, from track start. So this is the track one. Right click it and then consolidate it. What this is going to do is it's going to create your own your own sample. Now we have our own sample. We're gonna go ahead and just delete all this. I do not care about that. Just go ahead and ungroup this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click this, and I am going to add a pan effect to this, create automation clip, and I want this to go from ear to ear. So I'm gonna create an automation effect, which I got right there. I'm gonna double click this, hit LFO, then I'm gonna hit amount, and I am going to speed this kind of thick, like right there. And now I'm also gonna, so the piano I usually put in always at first, only just to like kind of make sure that I get the sound of the piano. So the Essential Keyboard, they have this thing in here that is a toy piano. I like playing with this thing.
Corn and beef.
Now I'm gonna drop right there. So I'm just gonna cut this. Just go ahead and go to bar. We're just gonna cut this bar right here. And then we're gonna hit brush. So control, get everything, and then I'm gonna reclip beat, and then I'm just gonna do about 2 beats. So 1, 2. And I'm about to chop and screw with this whole beat a little bit. I feel like it's running too long right there, so I'm gonna try to switch these out a little bit. I feel like that hi-hat's been going too long for that one time. And I'm just gonna switch these out. So alternate these a little bit. I think that'd have been a good drop right there, so I'm just gonna add that. Boom. Down. Chicka. Round, round. might do a couple more towards the end, so I'm just gonna cut it up one more time, like right there. Brush. Control this. Hit the B for brush, and I'm gonna peel this one back. 1, 2. Oh, all right. So that's pretty solid. It's a pretty like simple beat, easy. Tell me who you think that you can feel like rapping on this beat. Who you think should be rapping on this beat? It's a very old school, simple beat, but I mean at the same time, I want to know your opinions about, hey, bro, I feel like this beat would go with this. You feel me? So hopefully that helped everybody out. I'm sorry I didn't get too much into depth about the about the FL keys, only because my camera's not that big, bro. So I'm not able to sit there and do that. But other than that, I really hope you enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy it, please smash that thumbs up, like button, whatever. I try to do this all in one take as fast as possible. I wanted to show you guys the whole process of basically like a new upcoming artist, new upcoming producer, of like how their mindset goes and what it's going to be like for you. It's the same thing with any type of job that you're going to have in life. Like at the beginning, you're going to be sitting there like trying to go through it. Then like as you keep on going, you're going to find sounds in your head. You're going to be like, yo, I feel like this would go crazy with it. And then you're going to add it to it. Other than that, I'm going to drop this beat on the other YouTube that I got for the beats. So if you guys feel like you guys want to take this beat and rap it and do your own thing, and you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to do to it, it's on there, free for non-profit use. If you're trying to buy it, hit me up, and the email will be below. Feel free to also comment if you're trying to buy this. You just comment below. At the same time, you can also just recreate this. You ain't even got to buy this. Just recreate this and do your thing, bro. Like, dead serious. Just recreate this. Make your own. Add your own sounds. Tweak with anything a little bit more, and you got your own beat, bro. And there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all had a beautiful day. Sorry I didn't post that much for the rest of the week. Last week we had Labor Day and everything like that, so I was kicking it with the family. But I really appreciate everybody who's watching and who's going through this journey with me, and just following me just so I can get better and better. Anybody got any pro tips, anything like that, drop them in the comments. If y'all want me to go ahead and recover something, or review something, not recover, review something, go ahead and feel free to drop that in the comments as well, so that way I can get that down. I can research it and learn how to do it, and then I can also pass the savings on to you. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody. I really hope y'all stay blessed. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Have a beautiful day.